I have the radio completely recapped, and now I have to deal with the dead eye-tube. And this is an eBay purchase, military grade 1629 eye-tube with an adapter. Fairly reasonable priced, I think, compared to what some people try to sell an original tube for this. The prices are unbelievable, but I'm sure this is going to work right. I got to test it, but everything else is done. I have a period correct reproduction cord on it, replacing this cord here. So the next step is to get the eye tube installed. The eye tube is glowing. What I have to do is just mark it so that I get the wedge.
I drive through the city market every day. I see at least 50 cars a day.
There, see, I've detuned it. So I got to just mark opposite where the wedge is. So when I install the tube, it's positioned right. So that green tuning eye is...
Do you have a personal finance question? It's financial.
You actually have to fine-tune it with the non-motorized knob. But that green eye works just fine. It's the way it should be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it cook for a while. This is my home radio station playing. So we'll see. I mainly want to see if these resistors I put in are going to hold up. I think they will. But that's about it for this radio. We'll just let her cook for a while, and if anything goes wrong here, I'll make another video clip. I really believe that's Fanny Bryce singing. This is 1930s music.
What bright happiness, what bright happiness, who can truthfully say, what for every share, with tears we pay. Love is happiness, I've had happiness, but it ended one day. My dear Miss Duchesne, again I'll explain, it means you're the fairest in the land. I could say fair, but even say wonderful.
It's been on for quite a while. I'm going to cook it a little bit longer.
How grand you are, I've tried to explain by mere. From Maine to Texas, every home has one common problem, and that's meal planning. You want to keep the family happy. You want to keep their appetites interested. Well, there's where Jell-O is a great big help. Jell-O is one dessert the family always likes, because, first of all, there are so many different ways to serve it.
This is a late 1930s Jack Benny radio show. I'm almost certain that because Jack Benny was so popular that this radio probably played this show when it was brand new.
It's a new treat every time, for Jell-O brings you that extra rich fruit flavor. A wonderful real fruit goodness that makes every Jell-O dish a triumph. Just be sure to get genuine Jell-O when you buy, if you want to enjoy Jell-O's delicious extra rich fruit flavor. Look for the big red letters on the box. They spell Jell-O. let us welcome to New York that little ray of California sunshine. That shivering, quivering, ice-kissed comedian, Jack Benny.
Thank you. Hello again. This is Jack Benny coming to you through a suit of long underwear. And Don, it's sure great to be back in New York again, but boy, this cold weather is really too much for me.
Oh, Jack, I'll admit it has been pretty cold, but it's certainly much warmer today.
I know that, Don, but I defrost very slowly. You know, coming from California, my blood happens to be thin, what there is of it. I can hardly stand it.
I know how you feel, Jack. After the sun goes down, it does get pretty frigid.
Frigid? Why, Don, the other night I slept under 6 blankets. I felt like the bottom wheat cake.